Hey. Oh, wait, I got to get this picture up. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. We're a professional operation here. And I'm sorry that I went live here. Oh, yeah, there's one last thing on my to do list. See, I had to check. I knew I was forgetting something there. Hi. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Don't mind me. I'm just dropping stuff. Whew, one of those days. Yeah. Let me get this graphic down. Hope you're doing good today. I'm sorry. Can't let that go. Hope you're doing well today. Grateful that you are here. You know, one thing that I'm not sure I've properly explained, and that is, well, a lot of stuff, I'm sure. But do you guys realize that Wes? It's a color coded thing now. You should follow Wes at Second Floor Dallas on X. You should also check out the At the Mike Show Instagram page that Gabby handles. She's always doing great stuff over there. At Jeffy Apologist on X. So what I'm looking for now, here we go. Style. Okay. So you see how it's orange? See that? It's color coded. That's the Wednesday show. Right? See, look at this. And now I'm going to, on the fly. And trust me, you know how pathetic this is? I'm always having to type it in because I can't figure out how to get it to just save. Isn't that? I mean, that is pathetic. And so there you go. There's Thursday. See how it's got the little light blue there going? Little turquoise. All right, so that's Thursday. That's the deep dive. So Wednesday, we do the wild card. Could be anything. And boy, do we have a lot of stuff to talk about with Brad here in just a moment over at the Daily Mojo. And then on Thursdays, when we do the deep dive, if you missed Thursday's deep dive, where we talked about the Nephilim with Derek Olson, please go back and watch that. That's available at atmshow.com. Wednesday of last week, Brad and I goofed around for an hour, and then Nurse Kimberly Overton joined me for a conversation about the COVID nightmare that was 2020 from her perspective and why she got out of the medical profession. Sorry, I know you're eagerly waiting to see what the color is. Is a six different digits here, and only the best. I mean, we are just a high-class profession. There's the green. See, look at that. So Friday's the green. See how that works? I got to get it back because I'll forget what day it is if I don't get the right color in there, because it's orange for Wednesday. And then now we have yellow for Tuesday, because if you aren't aware, 6 years ago, this show was completely different, where I just talked to people about their life story. And I had 122 episodes in the archives that Wes has dusted off, and every Tuesday morning, it's a throwback Tuesday as opposed to your throwback Thursday on X. And so when you see the yellow on the website, then that's where that's the throwback episodes. And we've dropped the first one I did back in March of 2020. How ironic, right? And it was Pat Gray. And that's the show that I produce over at The Blaze. See right here? Look at that. See how that's working out? That's pretty cool, huh? Look at that. I love that. Wes has been hard at work. See that? You click on the button, start a throwback. That's the yellow. There's Let's Get Wild on the orange Wednesday. Start a deep dive. That's the Thursdays. And then Friday's happy hour. Look, I think everyone will be here this Friday, but I've thought that for about the past month. So, but anyway, atmshow.com. Hanging out today on the wild card. Tomorrow's deep dive is a Barfley with me, Brad, and Kelly, going through all sorts of crazy stories. I'm sure aliens will be involved. They typically are. Aliens is in the stack today as well. Kind of. It's like alien adjacent. And then, of course, the happy hour, we just kind of goof around and hang out with you. And I hope you're doing good. Well, see, look, I'm doing, what the hell's my grammar deal today? What is that? Sorry, let me check the comments real quick. Hey, Lep, what's going on, man? Douglas is here. Born Genius. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. Let's see. What do we got here? I don't know. Is GTSY? Is that an abbreviation I should recognize? I don't know. Now I feel like I'm left out, Born Genius. Douglas GTSY. Get this stuff yoing. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, so I wanted to explain the color-coded stuff, and I'm glad I finally remembered to do that. Let's see what else I have for you today. We'll be joining Brad here momentarily. If you're not aware, Brad, he peed on this spot first, the 3 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. And I was like, oh, crap, because I wanted to do something on Wednesdays. And so now he and we hang out together for the first hour, and then I beg and I plead. And I say, hey, Brad, can you hang out with me on my show? And then he leaves. And he leaves like an hour in. It's like, oh, excuse me. But I can't complain too much because he hangs out with me every Friday and many Thursdays as well. So grateful for Brad and Rebecca and Kelly. Rebecca is traveling with the baby. They're country hopping right now. That's like a big test in babydom. So let's see. So Rebecca is hanging with the baby, and then Kelly will be here tomorrow. So Kelly tomorrow with Brad and I, and then both Rebecca and Kelly. That's your regularly scheduled program. And let me. I think I'm going to put Brad up here as we are now 5
Fort Worth, obviously. But and I see Keith is
sorry.
He's right on time, and I'm late. Hold on a second.
Here, I'll pull you down here. Sorry, nothing like being late. Sorry that I'm. Yeah. Well, I told you, I said,
Hold
tell
on
your
a second,
news guy.
Now I have to unmute you. Let's see. Then, and then I think I have to come down here. I think there's another button I have to push. So you know what? We can put a damn man on the moon, but they can't make some button to unmute.
Can
Keith.
we?
We were.
Can we?
We were what?
Can
well,
we?
That's just it. Not anymore, but we have in the past.
Think about it too much.
Right. Well, and we were just discussing the fact that the Fort Worth ISD Board of Trustees who is an elected board, was replaced by an appointed representative of the Texas state government, which seems a little dicey to me. I don't know. I mean, not saying that the Fort Worth Board of Trustees in the Texas Independent School District was doing a good job, and they may not have been. They may have been doing a horrible job. But the fact that they were replaced, and they are elected, they were replaced by a board that was chosen by a guy who was not elected is a bit troublesome.
Yeah. Hey, I agree completely, and I can expound on that. But first, can I just address, I don't want to call you fat. The elephant in the room. Like, what's happening here? What's...
I thought that'd be kind of cool, and necessity is the mother of invention. So if you're watching on Keith's stream, there's a lot to see.
Yeah, there's a lot to see, but you're like far away, and it makes me sad. I feel like
I'm not really far away though, because there's 3 of me, and look how close my hand is.
I guess
I'm pretty close actually, and it's a 300. So you're seeing the entire room here at the motel. You're seeing, well, it's a double fisheye, so you're seeing all the way around the camera. The top images there are monitors that are behind the camera, and then the bottom images everything in front of the camera. So
that really illustrates,
you're seeing
the delay
everything
really well. See that? Watch this, kids. You can see me out the left eye, and then you can look over here at Brad's monitor. Watch this. Look at that, man. It's like a full second. Like
that's weird. I didn't even smoke a fatty today. That's weird.
We can totally put a man on the moon, but we can't fix the delay.
But again, I'm going to say the fact that we can do this at all is truly amazing.
Right.
2026, and it just makes me feel better about our shortcomings.
Yeah, that's
hi, Wisconsin Jackhole.
Hey, hi everybody.
Hi. So,
let's see, Susan.
But
Susan.
anyway, that's what I was. We're going. She was what?
She thought she wasn't going to make it today, and look at that. She priorities,
Did she bring cookies?
Did you bring cookies?
Because if she didn't bring cookies, I don't. Really doesn't affect me.
Last thing, and then you just run with it. But I just want to point out, it is now air conditioning season in Texas. So Susan, my apologies if you hear the vent right above the microphones here. So anyway, Brad, what's going on over there at the old motel?
Why is it that we have? Didn't there used to be 4 seasons? Is it climate change? Is that why we go from winter now directly into summer?
I think what it is. I think what happens, the closer you get to Armageddon, the hotter it gets.
I have no problem believing that.
So I think
I have absolutely no problem believing that.
Doesn't the Bible say something about like the seasons or something are going to be wacky and whatnot?
Yeah, you're gonna make me
I'm a Bible scholar, as you know, and so I'm playing dumb. I'm acting like I don't really know the whole thing about snow in Texas in July and stuff like that.
Did you know about my
Careful.
Well, two things. Number one, I was actually at Camp Good News. I won the award for memorizing the most Bible verses during the course of the week. I did that 2 years in a row, so I am that champion. And also, and this is like at the opposite end of the scale, and I still hold a grudge against Sonia Aristone from fifth grade when I lost the fifth grade spelling bee championship because I misspelled Bible. Go ahead. But you know what? Actually, you're me. All right, Keith, the word is Bible.
OCCSAIN, oxen. See, I had one of those moments too. I don't know. Are you gonna? Did you tell me you didn't?
Wait, no, you had no.
EL.
What?
Did you didn't do?
No. And I got robbed, and that's my point. I said Bible, Bible, Bible. You're wrong. I got the old buzzaroo. I got the axe. I got the. And I'm like, wait. And then Sonia Aristone says, Bible, capital Bible, Bible. And I'm like, wait, hold. But I didn't know at the time. Only the Bible is capitalized. You can have a television Bible. That's not capitalized. I was robbed in 1975, 51 years ago. And I'm holding a grudge because she won that illegitimately, and I want my damn trophy.
You should.
I'm still looking up. The weather will be wild.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because that reminds me. You talk about bitter childhood memories, right? How many counties in Georgia? Hang on, I think I know the answer, but let me tell you why I forgot. 159. Okay, fine. I can't believe it was 159. I feel like there was like 30. You have a map of Georgia counties and you fill in maybe 30 of them or something like that. And I got them all right. And my teacher, I don't know, sixth grade, I think it was. She marked one of them wrong or something like that. And I came up there and I was like, hey,
she screwed you.
You're right. And I said, I get this right. And she goes, you just changed that. And I said, I sure as hell did not just change that. I got 100. No, Mr. Malinak, you got one wrong. And I'm still pissed.
Did you punch her? Did you punch her?
Pissed.
Did you wait for her after school and hit her with a club?
How long's the statute of limitations on that?
My 10th grade English teacher, when I in a paper wrote, I don't know, furthest and farthest, he marked it wrong. And he said it's farther and further and fartherest and furtherest.
Did you say? You know what? I better not say what I want to say because in this day and age, a teacher might take you up on that.
It took him a while to get up off the ground. I will say,
nice.
it was a solid. It was a solid. No, I was like, what are you? Are you
gotta stick up
crack? Are you high? And he's like, no, it's farther and further and farthest and further. And the next day, he came back to me and said, I was wrong. I'm sorry. What, Mr. Shamel? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. And and then I made him take off his shoes and his socks and it was ugly. It was really, really ugly.
Sandbag him too.
Is that like teabagging? Because I'm not sure what sandbag is. I may have gotten that wrong.
Pull the shirt, kind of like Cornholio, you know.
Oh, I should have. I gave him a wedgie.
Did you give him a
I gave him a wedgie.
You make it so they can't punch.
I know I did. I gave him a wedgie. I think that was enough. Hold on a second. I'm looking up. Okay, this is weird. Whether in the last days, according to the Bible, where to go? Romans, chapter 1, verse 27. This is kind of a weird one.
Okay.
In end times, in the last days. And the men likewise gave up natural relations with women and were consumed with passion for one another, men committing shameless acts with men and receiving in themselves the due penalty for their error.
Wait, receiving in themselves? I bet a lot of people
might be literal.
Call that AIDS. Yeah.
Butt stuff.
Speaking of the Bible, did you happen to see the Nephilim chat that we did on the deep dive?
I started to watch that. I do want to watch that, and I have not had a chance to watch that because the Nephilim does fascinate me. So tell me, give me some high points. Give me high.
Well, what you do is you go to atmshow.com, and then see right here, you click on start a deep dive, And obviously that button's working. There we go. See that? And there it is. Who are the Nephilim? And then there's your T's. You just have to click on that. Knock yourself out.
I'm right over here, and there we go. Right there. Look at that.
One of the things that Derek Olson covers is you've pointed out many times, and it's. I'm sorry, they have constructed such intricate walls and details that are cut so kind. You know what I'm talking about? That
You've got a nice website.
They weren't using chisels and whatnot. In other words, we're the ones with the technology that has regressed. It's not like they're the cavemen. You are mesmerized by the great work that Wes has done. Hero Wes at Second Floor Dallas on X.
I'm pretty impressed by this. Yeah, by your web. I actually am. Because
let me tell you what this is all about. Okay?
Who's that?
Now that picture is way too big, bro. And that's a lot of words too. Hey, you were supposed to. You, Rebecca Kelly, haven't sent your pictures. Scroll down and you'll see. Click on About the Show there. Click on that for you. Wait, I better
more about Keith.
My own audience. Sorry, you're looking at a different thing.
About the show.
About the show. Nope, that's not it. Scroll down. More about Keith. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Scroll down. More about Keith. Now and then look at those.
Now, why would I click more about Keith to find out about us?
I don't know. It's a work in progress.
A little self-centered.
You just praised the website, and now you got problems. See, look at that. Look at that. See, and none of y'all sent pictures in. See, you got this guy.
Well,
over
there's
here
nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not bad. I mean,
all right. Well, you got Brad, you got Rebecca, and you got Kelly. See.
Huh.
I'm gonna pick your nose. See that? Oh, you can't see it.
That's nice. I can't. No, but let's see.
I'm picking your
nose. I looked over
on,
here. I can. I can see you picking my nose there. That's
fun.
Some high quality entertainment right here.
So,
do I have a bio? What about
you
me?
Got a bio.
Oh, look at that.
Did you write that?
I am razor sharp and unflappable.
Whoa, Kelly, where's your bio, Kelly Smith?
Oh, hold on a second. Does it mention the Norks with Rebecca? Rebecca Mr. Reagan is a Norwegian journalist with incredible. Whoa, West, they put that in there.
West at the very end. Put the Norks. Your Friday stop for Norks when available, while supplies last, because they're not always there. You know,
the Norks are in Brussels right now.
They're in Brussels with the baby.
Not Brussels sprouts, but they're in Brussels. And I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah. It's not the sprouts. Is that what?
No, it's not. It's she's in Brussels.
Yeah,
right there.
What do I do here? Hang on.
Of course there is. We have been invaded, open borders by our politicians. They're sitting in the parliament on my left side here.
She's in Brussels.
That's where we're going tomorrow. Really? We're going to hear about what the MEP...
You know what? Every place has been conquered. I mean, we can laugh, but every place has been conquered to one degree or another.
Rather sad, isn't it?
By the Muslims.
It is rather sad. I always...
Inaccurate.
What are we going to do about that? What are we going to do about that problem, by the way? I mean... What are we going to do?
Eventually or in the immediate future?
No, I mean, just like right now, what can we do about that problem? Is there anything we can do? I always wonder, and I never know what it is that we can do when we stop and think about it.
Well, hold on. Gotta get this ice out of my mouth here.
Thank you.
Ice.
Thank you. So does it taste anything like avocado? As long as it's not avocado ice, I think we're safe. I'm asking for a friend.
Do you want to?
Let me know when you're done swallowing.
Do you? Oh God. It's not Friday.
What?
Do you want to explain that? You hit me with the avocado thing before we went on the air. Do you want to explain what that is?
I did hit you with the avocado thing before. Hang on a second. Let me find it. And yes, because it does. It is. All right. This is a Reddit post. I did not know there was a Reddit post on this, but there was an X post.
Hide your kids.
And
ladies and gentlemen, hide your children, please, for the next
It's probably a good idea.
2 minutes.
And this is a Reddit post, and it is the subreddit Brand New Sentence, and the
wait, that's the subreddit. That's the name of the subreddit. Brand New Sentence.
Yeah, brand New Sentence is the subreddit, and right there, and this is actually the meme that was all over X recently. People are flipping out over the revelation that avocado tastes exactly like clean schmingus, and it's better than dirty schmingus, I suppose, but it does. It's a little weird, and I don't know how they came to that conclusion, and I don't know. I mean, I've not been able to independently
verify.
That's how I'm just going to leave it there. And I don't know where did this even come from? I do not know. Does it actually? I've had both. I don't see the similarities. It says, okay, introduction 500.
Okay, just to be clear, that's you quoting something, not you.
That is me quoting. So that is me reading something that is, what is a net food sock?
I don't know that you want to be doing Googling right now on the fly.
That's probably a pretty good piece of advice there. You know what? I'm going to leave that right there. Are you okay? Is there anything you need to do? Did you need to spit anything out?
It doesn't take much to trigger it, and I think avocado, clean, what have you, must have triggered it.
The other, I gotta say that is not what I was looking for. I was looking for this because and again, for those of you just joining us on Wednesday, it's kind of a free for all.
Yeah,
it does.
It's like the WT Wednesday,
right?
/
this.
Wednesday,
let's see if I scroll. There we go. This was I don't know if you saw this particular headline on X, but there's going to be a new Lord of the Rings movie that is being co-written by Stephen Colbert.
Okay, Bradley, do me a favor. Grab your cell phone, if you would, please, and scroll past the nudes that I sent you. Go back to earlier this afternoon when you sent.
Wow, that's impressive.
Because you sent, thank you. That takes a lot of time in the gym. So you sent me this link. How did I respond?
I did.
I don't know if you want to say it verbatim, but what was my response? Because here's the story.
You know what? I'm going to say it backwards.
Okay.
I'm going to say it backwards. Tis tath cuff.
Yeah.
Tis tath. So it's actually tis tath cuff. And so if you play that backwards, you'll get Keith's response to Stephen Colbert co-writing the next Lord of the Rings movie. They are giving it the old
Tish that cuff.
That's what they're giving.
Tish that cuff.
They are, yes, exactly. So what are they? What is it that why? And here's interestingly the first comment. Colbert knows more Tolkien lore than most screenwriters, so this might actually work. A guy by the name of Signal Observer post, and he may be right. I don't know. I don't know if Colbert knows about.
Like suddenly, I don't even care. I don't care what movie they make for.
So isn't it more about if the movie is good? If the
okay.
For instance, let me bring this up as a is she okay?
Oh, you hear Matilda?
Huh? Just making sure she's okay.
I don't know. I mean, there's somebody.
So you're getting a delivery, aren't you? Are you getting front door delivery or back door delivery?
I will say that my delivery day is set to be Tuesday. Okay.
Well then,
because
not
to avoid
this
this exact scenario, so it could be someone just loitering or a leaf blew by.
Could be right. So, for instance, I mean, I'm wearing my Federation, and thank you, Russ, for the shirt that I've had, and I wasn't able to fit in it for quite a while. Now,
of course, we can't see it on the After Mike stream because you hate micro stream. You hate it.
Look, I just stood up. You can see it fine. Look at that.
Can't read it. What does it say?
Yeah, you can. If
you're at the Daily Mojo website or at where all are you live for your Wednesday?
Right now, live on Rumble and on X.
Well, how do people find you on Rumble and on X?
if you just remember the Daily Mojo or Real Brad Staggs, you'll find both of us.
Okay.
I mean, me. When I say both of us, I'm talking about my alter ego and me. But the shirt says Federation. What does it say?
Star Trek.
World
Headquarters. Official crew.
Do you know how hard it is to read from this far across the room?
Official
crew, and then on the back.
Yeah.
And on the back, it has my name. So in the science fiction and fantasy realm, I'm not an expert, but I do have my favorites. I like Lord of the Rings, and I like Star Trek, and I like Star Wars.
Well,
generally, in the past, you were either Star Wars or Star Trek.
Oh.
And the problem with they've ruined. Think about how much of everything they've ruined. Star Trek, Star Wars.
Yep.
Put a chick in it, make her gay. Now, Lord of the Rings. Are they really going to take Lord of the Rings down the same path that they took the other two IPs? Who owns Lord of the Rings? Is that who owns the IP? Which group?
That would be owned by.
That is New Line Cinema, primarily produced. I don't know what studio made Lord of the Rings. Well, it says New Line Cinema.
Like Stephen Colbert, so that's kind of
Warner Brothers. It's now a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. All right, so
that's where it ends.
This is good. This is good because the Oracle guys. What's his name?
The who?
What's Oracle guys? The guy who owns Oracle. What the hell is his name? Larry
Fink.
Finkelstein, I believe is his name.
Did I get it right?
Oracle owner. They just bought Ellison, the Ellisons.
Like I said, Larry Fink Ellison.
Larry, right? That's his middle name. Right. Thank you. So they bought, and he's 81. So, and his son David's going to take over. Cool. But they just bought Paramount. They bought Paramount last year. And now it turns out they're not renewing Star Trek. So that's the first sign of good news. And they just bought Warner Brothers Discovery. So let's see what move they make on Lord of the Rings. Because they're not the woke variety. Which is why I was telling everybody it's important who owns the studios, because movies are upstream. Culture is upstream of news.
And what's that all about?
You're going to get money or have company, or someone's going to break into your home and kill you.
Oh, that's what Matilda was trying to warn me about.
See, she's a good dog.
What a good girl.
She is a good girl. Yeah. I mean, if somebody broke in here right now, Doc Kitty would show them where I was by running the opposite direction. Cats do not. They don't protect you. But so anyway, I don't know if they're going to ruin Lord of the Rings or not.
I can't wait to find out. Because I'll probably tune into the dailymojo.com every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern to find out, because I sure as hell am not going to watch that shit. So. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching Stephen Colbert doing anything. Like, I don't want to watch him on a show.
Well, and I don't think we're going to watch him writing it.
I don't care. I don't want to watch anything he's associated with. The man makes me ill.
He used to be. Didn't he used to be kind of funny?
He's always had an agenda. It's just that when he was in charge of a show, he made it a political show that sucks. Remember Mr. Vaccine?
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I mean, come on.
Oh,
vaccine. All these SOBs that ruined society and played their part. Very few have come back and said, "I'm so sorry." Piers Morgan comes to mind. Crickets. Who else said, "You know what? I was wrong"?
Did Piers Morgan never?
He made fun of anti-vaxxers, if I recall. And then he came out and about 6 months ago, it was like, you know what? That's my fault. Y'all were right.
I was going to say, I don't know why, but I've never been offended by Piers Morgan. I'm sure he's done things to be offensive, but I've never really been. He's never bothered me. And of all of them, he seems like the least Offensive?
That's a good way to put it. He's like, if you're making an offensive scale for voices on the left, he would be like the.
Is he really left, though? Is he left?
I don't know. Gun control, he sure as hell is. Ugh. That's where he's insufferable. But he is the lowest rung on the ladder of insufferability.
Sucky. Right. Yeah. If you're the ladder of sucky, he's a low rung.
He's the first rung. You know?
Yes, yeah, he's the first. Yeah, he's the first head you step. By the way, before I forget, can I just say, of course I can. I can say any damn thing I want to. Don't let me forget that. All right, don't you ever let me forget that. I can say whatever the hell I want to say.
I mean, if you ever say it, yes.
Thank you, Michael V, who is a fabulous. He's one of the family. I don't like to say listeners. I don't like to say audience. The family community. He's one of our community members.
Like that, like a mojo.
Because when they say, yeah, well, I don't know if I'd use that word, but he's the mojo community. That's his community. And anyway, he, if it wasn't for him today, you wouldn't hear me the way you're hearing me, because he, for my birthday, sent me this.
Oh, hang on, I gotta get. You're making me sit up here. Hang on.
Here.
Oh, he sent you the dogs walking down the road there?
No, he sent me the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Well, you're like 20 miles from the camera. Okay, cool.
Look. I'm going to make my hand movement really broad so you can see in the picture the 360-degree image.
Well, that's not how you do it.
You're getting. It is how I do it. You're getting more of of me than. I mean, that's a really cool image. You're just not selling it right. You're not selling the 360-degree view of the room here at the motel correctly, because you're seeing Trump in the corner. You're seeing you're seeing the COVID face over here.
COVID face
right there. Yeah, see him? Do you see the COVID face?
Yeah.
You don't see the COVID face. You just don't say yeah if you don't see it.
I see a face. I don't know what the hell face it is, but I'm just like, yeah.
Hold on, you're gonna see the damn face.
So it's not the chick that focuses the camera for you? Oh, COVID face. Oh, hell no.
The COVID face.
Yeah. I thought that was monkeypox face. Lift it up a little bit.
First of all, sir, it is not monkeypox. It is M-pox.
Lift it up.
Why? Why do you?
The graphics blocking it. There we go. That's great.
Maybe you should get different graphics that don't block things. You ever thought about that?
No, not once.
Oh, all right. Well, I was just asking if you had. But
you
Beaver,
can see it in the big deal upper left there now.
Beaver, I got this from Beaver. So I didn't get a Beaver disease. I got this from Beaver. But this is the M-pox. No, this is the see, now you got me saying it. This is the Rona. This is the Rona. This is the little thingy with the things that get stuck on the stuff when you get it inside you.
Yeah.
You don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, so thank you to Beaver and thank you to Michael V for making an incredible birthday present for me. I do appreciate it. I was about to say something important. What was it?
Can I just say sorry, I don't want you to forget again. That's a bad sign right there. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Hi, I'm Brad. What's your name?
So my name's
Can we be friends?
Hey, my name is crap. I wasn't expecting to have to reintroduce.
I always go with Ishkabibble.
Ishkabibble. Hey, I'm Ishkabibble. What's up, bro?
I would go with Ishkabibble.
So what
because I wanted to.
Is your background crowd there and at the bar?
That is the dirty turtle, or is that the splooting squirrel? I think we have it in the splooting squirrel today.
I keep thinking somebody is home, and I keep looking over here to the other side of the room, and sure enough, nobody's there. And so it keeps.
We have our camera and microphone set up because here at the Desert Air Motel Convention Center, former Bunny Slope Disco Lounge, and we have two restaurants, not necessarily full service. One is a bar, the Dirty Turtle Bar and Grill, and also the Splooting Squirrel. It's a diner, and we generally set up the microphone and the camera in one of those two locations so you can hear. They just mill about.
Which
it keeps. We hear gunshots.
Yeah. Which of those two fine establishments have the best happy hour?
Dirty Turtle.
Why?
Without a doubt, the Dirty Turtle. It's just.
It's like half off.
It's
or
better.
Whatever. Better.
Sometimes we there's I think we don't actually operate it, that's subbed, but they will have the half off specials, and on Fridays I think they have the drink specials. The Splooting Squirrel generally is closed by like 9 at night, so the whole crowd goes over to the Turtle.
Okay. Oh, I see. They don't want to compete. So just real quick, as those we're talking about background noise, I just want to give everyone a heads up that at some point this summer you could hear quite a bit of background noise, a hell of a lot of background noise here, because we're moving the olds in over here, and we're gonna we're gonna do some building out here in the back, and so that'll be loud and fun, and I can't wait. But the good news is I'm going to have a little man cave / podcast room in there. So won't that be fun? I won't be up in the
life.
I won't be in the hot attic toy room. I'll have all my crap out there, so that'll be.
Do you still call that the kidnapping room?
This room right here?
Yeah, that's not where you keep them now, right?
I haven't called it that in a long time, bro.
I wasn't sure. I'm just trying to visually locate it in my head.
Don't even know this. I told you that in confidence.
They're not listening.
Your deal.
This is we're not even on the air yet. We don't I'm pretty sure we don't go live until 3:00
right
Eastern time.
I want to run a story by you. I don't know if you're interested in it.
I'm always interested. If you have it to say, I have it to listen.
Boy, I'm glad that you did not say that while we were doing the live show about the kidnap room.
You're welcome.
Because that took some work. Now
can understand
this
that.
one's going to be custom made in the back. I'm not going to have
with more insulation.
Yeah, soundproof.
Smart move. Smart move.
There will be a lock on the door.
I would double it. I'm just saying. It's just a suggestion. I would put more than. What do they say? What's the old saying? You put like 7 locks on the door, and you only lock every other one, because that way, if somebody tries to break in, they're always locking half of the locks.
Yeah, that's a good bit. I like that. But I just thought of something on the surface. I want you to hear the specs for this room, for this podcast man cave room. Listen to this. Holy crap! It's going to be soundproof. It's going to have a lock on the door. It's not going to have any windows. What am I building?
Good.
You got to plan ahead for that. You want to do
right. Yeah. Are you going to have lots of wire and cable in there?
Yeah. Monitors.
And secured. A lot of secured. Yes. A lot of cameras. Have cameras too. Yeah. That's good. That is very, very good. Yes. Nope. Don't want to miss it.
A big refiner in there too.
Miss a sec. And will there be a sink? Because you're probably going to need a sink.
I don't want to tell you what else is going to be in there, but there will be a sink.
Possibly a drain in the floor. I'm just saying that.
And a shower.
Nah, just bucket.
So have you heard about this story that happened down near Houston? This guy walks into the school. This happened last week, about 2 weeks ago now.
I don't believe so. I don't. It doesn't ring a bell yet.
And see, it should, but we're grateful that it doesn't, because it almost became a big tragedy. There's this guy, right? And you know what his name is? Guess what his name is?
Is it Kevin?
It's Kyle Chris. So his name's Kyle
like
Chris.
I should know
not
that.
Chris Kyle, American Sniper.
Oh,
Kyle Chris.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what he goes by now. He's actually also known as Muhi Mohanad Nahim.
Gesundheit.
Which is like Kyle Chris. It's like the same thing.
It is. It's same. It's like John Smith, but different.
So on March 12th, he shows up at the Wink Elementary School just north of Houston, in suburban Houston, and he goes through an unlatched door He's wearing tactical gear. He's carrying a holstered handgun. He's got a taser. And thankfully, the employee there who runs the little entranceway didn't unlock the second door. So he was stuck in that little welcome area. Well, he gets away. The airlock. Thank you. He gets away, but police do find him. And he gets arrested. And he gets released on $75,000 bond, which was half of what prosecutors had requested. Thank you to the judge in that case. So he's got house arrest until he's due back in court on May 12th. Now, here's my question. I've got many, but one of them that I haven't seen, I cannot find the answer to, is who paid for his bond? Because in Texas, we get to know that publicly, yet I have not located that myself.
I have a second question.
Okay.
How many days before they find him once he doesn't show up at his trial? Or the hearing, excuse me, the hearing. Once he doesn't show up at the hearing, how many days before they find him, before they locate him?
So again, I'm
when he does not show
you
up.
Hadn't heard of Zwink Elementary School in
I've not heard of Zwink.
Because this could have been really bad. Originally from Iraq, by the way, one of them naturalized citizens.
Seems to be a lot of them.
A lot of that going
these
around.
days.
I mean, didn't that happen
That was
in Austin?
2 weeks ago.
Right, we got the Austin guy.
Well, and how long ago has Uvalde been?
Oh no! Okay, sure. But I'm talking about just naturalized citizens who,
Oh yes,
bomb mansions in New York at the mayor's house there, or Old Dominion University and kill a professor, or show up at a temple, a Jewish temple in Michigan.
Right.
What is happening?
It's just a complete coincidence. It's a coincidence. I don't know why you're trying to tie these together with yarn and thumbtacks. You're obviously one of those wacky conspiracy theorists thinking that we have a problem.
I know.
When
it's just these foreigners get a string of bad luck is what keeps happening.
They do. It's really unfortunate.
You hate it. You hate it.
You do. And I think there's a word for people like you, and it's racist. Just gonna say, because that's the first thing they'll call you when you actually bring any attention to it.
I like how we're
and
just
quite frankly, no, I was just gonna say, quite frankly, I've noticed this the past few days. I think people are really sick and tired of being called racist.
I think sick and tired of it, or they just not care anymore.
No. I think, I for one am sick and tired of it. That was one of the things that pissed me off about, and I'm going to go back to Starfleet Academy because I can. And the fact that, and all I'm going to do, but before I go there, because I need a happy place just for a second here.
Oh, wow. How happy are we talking, though? Are we talking avocado happy?
No, not quite that happy. Just who's your good dog happy? The dogs. You saw the dogs, right? The dogs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to get this back up. That's what she said. Yes, I love this story. Tell the story, Brad.
I mean, right there, you are almost looking at lunch menu items.
I'm serious. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about this. They're just kind of glossing over that these 7 dogs were kidnapped from their owner and on their way to a meat market.
Yep. And the amazing thing is really the fact that dogs would be a really good, they're good at giving lessons to people. Look at the diversity.
Yeah, I like it.
In the dogs there, because you've got a German Shepherd, you've got a Labrador, you have a Pekingese. Now they did reportedly bring the Pekingese because this was China. They brought the Pekingese along as a translator because I don't think the German Shepherd or the Labrador spoke Chinese. We did decide it was somewhere near Qingcheng or Guigao province in China.
Those are great.
It's like, have you ever been to Chongqing?
I've been
amazing
to,
noodles.
Wing Chun tonight, actually.
Did you do that too? Whoa!
Everybody is.
I thought that was. I thought that was only a rumor. I thought it was a rumor. The group was led by a little corgi who,
I love this. He's like the leader.
His name is Japang. And the corgi, the weird thing, let's see, I don't know. I've not played this video, so I don't. All right, so they're all.
Oh, you
the
haven't seen
corgi was you.
Yes.
I've seen the stills, but every time I went to try to play the video, it wouldn't play because it's a retarded computer.
Well, they're
like it is
protecting
right
that when
now.
they got injured jumping from
And then
the,
we get.
they jumped out
that.
of that meat truck, and the German Shepherd got injured, and so they're all kind of hanging back, protecting him. See how they're surrounding him? And so as they go along, they're not going too fast, and they're making sure he's okay. Oh, these are,
And
how far is 17 meters though, or kilometers or whatever the hell they went?
Oh, I was going to say 17 meters is like 20 feet.
Well, yeah, they posed for this video. They were like, hey, the press is here. Act smart. 10 miles,
right.
Over 10 miles they did that.
That makes perfect sense, though, why the corgi always had his back to the camera. He knew there was a camera there. He's like, I'm not showing my face. The corgi, look at it. He's over here. The corgi was like every still shot of this corgi. Hold on a second. There we go. Every still of the corgi, his back is to the camera, or you're getting a butt shot.
Hang on a second. I want to know what sweet potato does to dogs.
Gives him gas.
Oh my gosh, because last night I always scrape off my stuff for Tanner there at the end, and it was a sweet potato on there, but I had cleaned out the
I'm
sweet
sorry.
potato.
You want to clarify that, please?
I cleaned out a sweet potato, and I was giving him my leave-ins last night, and thankfully there wasn't any sweet potato to give him. And now come to find, it's a good thing that didn't happen because his face would have looked really sad like that one right there.
Sad like that, yes. I mean,
You're saying it gives him gas?
Change when I did that.
So if you
it makes him gassy.
Like that. Oh,
yeah, that's what you're. But the nice part is that it smells like sweet potato. So
you know the older dogs get,
when they do it,
their butts get louder and louder and louder, bro.
It's weird. It's like they try harder.
If they don't
then
care.
they still act like they don't know where it came from.
Right?
They'll
it's
jump
like,
up.
You heard that. Don't be doing the little backward sniff thing. You heard it.
Right.
You know that was you. Come on now.
Oh, this is my favorite, I think, picture because this is where the Pekingese says, "You want to talk to me? You want to talk?" Okay, so he was coming over to the camera for the interview, I think.
The spokesperson.
Yeah. Well, he's the only one who spoke the Chinese, the language. But his name is Depang, which means big fatty.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if that is as in smoking one or lean meat. But they 10 miles, and they all stuck together until they got like close to their neighborhood.
That's good stuff.
And then they split up and went their separate way. How? I mean, if it's true, they're not according to. And if it's true, because who knows? But it is a nice story if it's true.
Don't you dare ask Grok. You ever see that people post something and they're like, all right, let me scroll down and see what asshole's asking Grok in the comments. And you're like, thank you for doing that so I didn't make a fool of myself in public. I always ask Grok privately. Is this true? I don't scroll. I don't ask publicly. Because
sometimes I don't want to know.
Right.
Sometimes I don't want to know. What's wrong with thinking about a nice little group of dogs running away from the Chinese meat factory? Oh, hang on a minute. I just realized I remembered a text that somebody sent me about a story. What is this?
Do you like Brandy?
Yes. She's a fine girl.
Right?
A good wife she would be.
I don't think you want this as a wife.
Are you kidding? Does it ever talk back? No, it does not. 3 tons of because we were all told that
Did you hear that?
Remember where the
bottle doesn't talk back. Did I remind you? I want to remind you that my podcast room is gonna have a lock on it. Yeah,
that's a good idea. Probably should have something might be bullet resistant or some sort of impact resistant.
I have to wear a vest in this house. You wouldn't even believe.
Oh, I believe it. I've seen a few of those. I've been married to a couple. Thanks. That's going to give me PTSD now. I'm going to have to call the psychologist, make an appointment. I don't care when. And no, I don't care how much it costs getting me in fast. Keith just brought up the X's. Anyway, when the Rona happened, remember we were told that it came from the pangolins?
Yeah, all the poor
and
pangolins.
Don't get me wrong. Well, and which would be handy way to off them, because then you can take their scales off and eat them like avocado. Or not avocado, like artichoke. Same thing. You know what? They say avocado tastes like the clean, and then the artichoke tastes like dirt. Anyway, the 3 tons. Can you imagine how many pangolins had to give their all for 3 tons of pangolin scales?
All right, so hang on.
That's a lot of pangolin scales to have in one. And are they an aphrodisiac?
I don't know.
A spot inspection of a 20-foot container by customs authorities, and thank you, Wade, for sending this. Customs authorities at Indonesia's largest port in February uncovered more than $10 million in pangolins. There is money in pangolins.
How many tons did you say?
3 tons of pangolin scales.
All right.
So, like, how much does one pangolin give off?
That's what I'm asking Grok in private.
Good. That's a good idea.
I'm saying, hey,
good
Grok,
idea.
This is what I said. I said, how many pangolins would have to die to get 3 tons of scales? And, oh gosh, I don't want the math formula. Just give me the number, bro.
I know. Isn't it irritating the way he shows you how he does
it?
It's like,
it's such a show off. Look at that. I'm so glad you said it. We're going to show this. Look at this. Look at this. So here's the question. It's a pretty. Hang on. Let me pull your thing down there. See that? There's the question right there. Here's the answer. You scroll. Look at this. All the math formula involved. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
I got it.
That is nutty.
You're so smart,
that
AI.
Is nuttier than avocado.
The too long didn't read. Roughly 6,000 pangolins, up to possibly 8,500.
Wow.
Would have to die to get 3 tons of pangolin scales. Come on, what are we doing?
Well, and I don't know if they have a sense of humor at the Manga Bay Daily newspaper, but they're calling this a large-scale crime.
A large scale? How many scales are we talking again? 3,000?
Why is it? Okay, I hit that thing. Oh, that's why, because I didn't. All 8 scale, because it's anyway. All 8 known species of pangolin are listed as threatened on the IUCN red list.
What do they do?
I don't know if they're on the ICUP red list or not, but they could be. They're also listed in the appendix of CITES and the Global Wildlife Trade Convention, which bans all international trade in the animals.
Can I just say real quick, if I may? Susan's got a good point. Even if you don't like the podcast, wherever you're watching or listening, be sure to hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to share atmshow.com with one person, and also thedailymojo.com with one person. So you could either do 2 people. I'm sorry, poor phrasing. You could either send both links to one person or one link to 2 people. How's that? Is that good?
I like that. And don't forget that the chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
You know, when you don't send out that link, that's bad luck for you.
And a little child gets more flies on its face in China.
Can I bring this full circle? And I'm not lying. This is complete full circle, too perfect. Tanner's got gas. I've noticed just now.
Sweet potatoes. You did.
It makes me not even want to, I can't have a drink right now because I'll end up eating that fart. Oh my gosh! You know what? My mom had a friend once back in Atlanta, and so she went out on a date with a guy, and it was icy, and he kind of was opening the door for her or something, and it got kind of awkward on the ice, and she ended up falling backwards, hit her head, and she lost her sense of smell for the rest of her life. They were like young, low 20s or whatever when this happened, and now she's probably 70. I have no idea. But anyway, but her entire life she lost her sense of smell because of that first date ice accident, and she said she tastes people's. That's her thing now. She has to taste it. Let's go. Oh my gosh! It's like it works for her than the rest of us. When we experience that, like Hannah right now, she would be like, what's that? And taste it. So, but they got married and they had kids and they lived happily ever after. So I guess it wasn't that big of a deal.
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Is that butter? Salt and pepper. I mean, if she's tasting the
right, terrible.
You can see me. I'm not that small. Even when I'm little, I'm big.
How many times you had to use that line in your life?
Just last week, actually. It gets them every time, too. I mean, you'd think that it would get old, but I find that if I just hide the bodies where no one ever finds them, then
you got to get a lot.
Who's to say?
And you got to get it soundproofed.
Thank you.
Make sure you have cameras everywhere. No windows.
I mean,
and the next thing you know, it's a perfect studio podcasting.
It'd be stupid to have a friggin' window in there. I mean, that'd be. How do you think? I decided I didn't want to talk about that. I want to talk about this guy.
Oh, well, hang on. I got to get this guy going. Hang on. Stop.
All right, hang on. I didn't mean for him to start. You know how they are in Iceland. They get, as soon as you open it, they're in, and you're like, "Hey, get out!" And he's like, "No, I'm in."
Next time.
Right. How about a handshake or a kiss first? Just want to pick one and stick with it.
In Iceland, you don't have to lock your bike. But I recommend it, otherwise it will be stolen. Being black in Iceland is like being Chinese in Africa. Nobody cares except racists. This is what tourism in Iceland is all about. You come here and sit down and then you think, why didn't I go to Spain?
If being sexy was a crime, I would be in jail for tax fraud.
I don't know who this guy is, but he's kind of funny.
Sometimes when I'm walking to work, I stop here and look at the view and realize I'm going in the wrong direction.
How many times that happened to all of us?
And also it's Sunday. There's iced tea, but there's no ice hot chocolate.
Right.
Because that's just chocolate. People think rising sea level is because of global warming, but it's not. It's this motherfucker. He's been doing this all day. My girlfriend says she is.
See, he's dumping stuff in the water, and that's making the water rise.
Depressed because of me. It is not true. People all around the world have depression.
Yeah.
And they don't even know me. In Iceland, if you kick a man in the balls, he will be in pain for a minute.
Right.
But if you kiss him on the ball sack, he's gay.
I mean, truth is true.
He just, the guy tickled me.
Good delivery.
And he does. It's something about those, because he's in the same family as the Norks. Aren't they all? I mean, they're all kind of.
Oh, that's Scandinavian
Iceland.
Going on? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Scandinavian.
Iceland through whatever the hell the next one. Oh, Finland, I think, is the first.
Right. Finlanders are crazy. They are crazy as hell. Don't ever F around with a Finlander. They will kill you.
I mean, they were under the Iron Curtain for a little, like 5 minutes or something.
They were in Game of Thrones? I didn't know that. Had no idea. I've known a few. I know a guy who married a woman from Finland. Crazy as a shithouse rat.
That's funny. In South Carolina, we had a young couple, neighbors, and he was from, I'm trying to think of the flag that they flew. I think it was Sweden. And so they fell for the socialist scam and said, hey, they had a little girl and they were like, we want to raise her. We have dual citizenship. We want to raise her in this utopia and whatnot. And so they moved there, and less than a year later, they were back. They were like, yeah, we're not living over there. We're not raising a family over in the Nordic countries. Rebecca's not going to watch this.
She might. She's not
going to watch this. We can't get her to show up on Fridays. She's going to watch my Wednesday shit. Come on now. Oh, wait, we're about to go live.
She's in Brussels.
It's almost top of the hour. So this hour of rehearsal, we need to recreate it now for the audience.
That's a good point. So technically, that's the.
So do we want to hit Do we want to start with the elementary school story? Maybe you could play this guy. That's pretty fun. A little comic relief.
Excuse me. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now it's you.
Oh, you mean that? Oh, okay. So now it's time for the.
Now it's you.
Okay. Welcome to this edition of.
Didn't you have a special name for it though?
I'm your host.
It's
It's Wednesday.
Right.
Wildcard. Okay.
You're at the back of the sticker
on the
that
back
I gave
of the daily. So hour 1, which we forgot to go live. Apparently, we were just babbling off air. That was supposed to be your hour.
It happens.
And now it's mine.
It happens. It's your hour. Now I have to rub your feet, and I really.
Are you gonna stay and play?
I've got some time for you. I've got some time. I've decided. You know what? To all those people that I owe something to, they can kiss my butt.
Kiss it.
They can kiss a good man's ass. Is what they can do.
I've got a story here that we must talk about. I think a couple weeks ago I said, "Hey, I found these cheaters, and my eyesight are so bad that now they're like regular glasses." And Carrie goes, "No, those are regular glasses on frames that you didn't like." But now I kind of like them. What do you think? I feel like
it makes you look smart.
I feel like an episode of Seinfeld where George has those glasses. He's getting women's glasses.
Hold on a second. You brought up Seinfeld. Hang on. Don't move. Don't move. Because Keith Hernandez.
Oh,
you know Keith Hernandez.
Hey, he tried to kill my mom.
Did you see that?
The story. No, what about him?
You tell? No. Keith Hernandez, who was on Seinfeld.
Yeah. It was a Bruder film episode.
Yeah, and he was on 3 episodes, I guess, of Seinfeld. He still gets residual checks.
He should.
Close to $5,000 per year.
That's awesome.
For being on Seinfeld.
That is so cool. I love that story. But I've told the story where down at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium and where the Braves played when I was a kid growing up, they used to have a picnic area, and my mom worked for a company, Tenneco Oil Company, for those keeping score, and they had a little picnic area. And I remember it was early in the season, so it was really cold, and the bullpen is behind the little picnic area, and I had my mom come down there because I wanted her to see the pitchers warming up, but batting practice was happening, and all of a sudden, as soon as she turns to look at the pitchers, she collapses like she was shot. Like the Zapruder film, right? And so what had happened was I looked back as soon as it happened, and people were helping my mom up off the ground, and the baseball was laying there. I turned and I looked. Who just hit a line drive down the first base line? It was Keith Hernandez in the batter's box, and he tried to kill my mom. Thankfully, it hit her in the back instead of like the head, and thankfully it was cold that night, early April. And so she had a lot of layers on.
Was jacket, yes.
Yeah. So, but
you should sue him for his Seinfeld.
Thank you.
Residuals.
I'm going to go back to 1993 or 4, whenever it originally aired, and I want 30 some odd years of that residual, and I'm going to give it to my mom. I'm just getting $150,000. Let's go. Here we go. There's your residuals. Check my math. Is that right? 5.
You're welcome. Yes.
Yeah. See.
A lot.
I mean, I am not good at math, and somehow I managed in this case because my mom, her honor is at stake. A man tried to kill her in public at a baseball game.
You are a good human. You are a good son. You're a good man. I don't care what the rest of the world says about you.
Wait, what do they say?
They're lying.
What do they say?
No, nothing.
No, you can't do that.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, and I don't believe them.
I have so many stories here, so even if you bail, I've got to get to these, man. I'm sorry. So I hope you'll stick with these. But we have to talk about the missing. There's at least 5 in some stories. 6 missing scientists.
Yes.
Okay, this is
freaky, is what it is.
I don't like it. We've been talking multiple times about the William McCaslin. He's a retired U.S. Air Force general. He ran the research laboratory. He oversaw the futuristic materials or metals for rockets, and basically he had the stuff from Roswell was under his purview, is what people are surmising.
Yep.
which are two fun Thursday deep.
And Wright Patterson Air Force Base.
Yes, and so he vanishes. Now he was he had a gun with him. He left without anything but that, apparently. Now that
but his wallet. He took his wallet.
His wallet and a gun, right?
He took his wallet. He took wallet and a gun. He did not take his keys or his cell phone, which you'd be able to trace. This is my way. You'd be able to trace a cell phone, and obviously couldn't use your car because they could trace that. But you'd need your ID and you'd need a gun. Those are the two things he would require or could use, which couldn't be traced. I'm not saying that he did this intentionally. I'm just saying that was an interesting little tidbit.
Right. Okay. And so, who's the lady in that picture? Do you know? Does it say a caption?
Yes, that is. Her name is
Monica Reza.
Monica Reza. Yes.
Monica Reza. She's been missing since February 27th. William Neal McCaslin goes missing. Right there, Monica Reza. She's been missing since June 22nd of last year. She's a NASA aerospace engineer and director of the Materials Processing Group at JPL, co-inventor of Mondaloy, a specialized metal for missiles and rockets.
Yep.
Then there's Nuno Loureiro, assassinated on December 15th last year. MIT physicist who directed the Plasma Science and Fusion Center. His work on plasma physics and advanced propulsion overlapped with theories of neutron star level energy and exotic spacecraft drives. Is that the guy? Is that the guy who died at during the Boston thing, the Brown University, or is that somebody else?
I'm not sure. The guy that went to the two different places. Because
that guy was into some stuff too.
What was his name? Say that again.
This guy here is Nuno, Nuno, Loureiro, Loureiro.
Well, that's weird. All I did was Nuno, and it.
Okay, how many people are looking for Nunos? That's the only Nuno people are looking for.
I don't know about you, but I'm on a search for Nunos every day.
No.
But before I'll look him up, which is what I'm doing. But did you ever think about possibly the obvious connection between her and him? Not to cast aspersions, but the project that she worked on was the rocket project overseen by McCaslin.
Oh yeah, they're all
not going to say.
Sit tight. I've got something to add once I go through these names.
Let me see the Nuno Loureiro. Let's see. Hold on. Did he left in 2007 to work at the Center for Fusion Energy, a lab under the Atomic Energy Authority.
Okay.
So he worked in the nuclear stuff, and he studied magnetic reconnection and plasma turbulence using computational simulations and published widely in science. I don't have to tell you that. I mean, you knew that. Yeah. So
I'm trying to find who was the MIT guy who got shot by the Brown shooter.
Hang on.
Yeah,
well,
I
don't think
it was the Brown University shooter. Yeah, that's that guy.
Wasn't he Brown? He was Brown, actually. He was fairly. That is MIT professor, prominent plasma physicist, Nuno Loureiro.
I thought so. I don't like this. I don't like it. Okay, so we got more. We got Carl Grillmer, shot dead on February 16th of this year. He's a Caltech astrophysicist who specialized in exoplanets and dark matter. Helped discover water on distant worlds. We've got Jason Thomas, who disappeared on December 12th of last year. His body was found on St. Patrick's Day last week. Assistant Director of Chemical Biology at Novartis, led drug development programs with the U.S. Department of Defense and HHS contracts. I thought there was one more that I don't have on this particular list.
Isn't that enough?
Isn't that enough? Yeah, here it is. Melissa Cassius. Los Alamos National Laboratory employee, Department of Energy Advisory Board member. She drove to the lab that morning. She tells her daughter, "Oh, I forgot my badge." Family says that doesn't make any sense. She returns home. Both phones were factory reset. She leaves everything behind, walks toward the forest, and never seen again. Oh, here's Jacob. Here's Jacob Pritchard. I'm just looking. I don't know what this abbreviation is.
Melissa Cassius. This is here's a subreddit on her unsolved mysteries, but it appears I've made a mistake already. Oh.
Okay, so
she went missing.
A lot of crazy stuff here, right? Okay, so then yesterday, our favorite congressman, he shows up on. I'm talking about Tim Burchett. He shows up on Benny Johnson's show. And Benny is he puts this story up because he says, I guess Tim Burchett. Benny. I don't have anything against him. What am I missing? What am I missing about Benny?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Ruin Benny for us. Go on, ruin Benny for us.
No. I don't know. I'm asking. I mean, I don't have
Let's not get distracted by Benny Johnson. The fact is that Tim Burchett, he was just at the end of this podcast. Benny was bringing up this story that Burchett was mentioned because I guess he had tweeted out something about it, and Benny thought it was just going to be like a little 30-second throwaway at the end of the show, and Burchett is like, I really wish you could see some of the stuff that we've learned, me and Representative Luna. It'll blow your dadgum mind. I can't tell you, but I want to so badly. I'm sorry? Avocados.
No, I just like the way Tim Burchett, avocados and pangolins. You know, ain't nothing that goes with an avocado like a clean pangolin.
So
this is over at the International Business Times.
Okay, so Burchett proceeds to talk about he is convinced that this, it sounded like, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but it sounded like he was definitely convinced that this stuff is connected, that the UFO, all the alien stuff Trump wants disclosed, he's like, dadgummit, that stuff better come out. And he says this will, I forgot the words he said, but something along the lines of, it'll make your
dark pattern.
Huh?
It's a dark pattern following the deaths of these outspoken advocate, transparency, unidentified, no law enforcement agency has established a link between the cases, no official, blah, blah, blah. Something dark is going on. I know these scientists and researchers, they have testified. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
One of these he knew. He wouldn't say who. Okay, so I want to give credit to Map Me or Map You is the X account that created this, and it's a connection map of what we were just talking about. And I'm not going to sit here and try to read everything, but just know that one way or another, you can connect all these folks to all these bases or laboratories and projects and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty damn spooky. What's going on, Brad Staggs?
He did say, he did add it's just too much going on. And by the way, I'm not suicidal.
Mm-hmm. He did say that. He wasn't kidding around. He did say that as well. Yep.
Suggested the individual disclosing may be at risk, though he's not presented evidence to support the claim. And
that's because it's classified and he's not allowed to.
This is really some bizarre.
You should go listen to the last 10 minutes of Benny's show yesterday. I'll just say that. By the way,
you like Benny? What do you think of Benny? What do you think of Benny?
I just knew that was coming.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Benny.
Now, I don't know what show this is to credit. It's under Red Panda Koala, so I don't know what show this is, unless maybe it's the Red Panda Koala show. I don't know, but I want you to listen to this. Is going to be
about, watch the Red Panda Koala show?
Is it on Nickelodeon?
I can't believe you.
Okay, so this guy here is telling a story of being a teenager back in the 80s, and he's talking about this guy who used to be his neighbor. And this guy was the energy secretary under Ronald Reagan. I want you to listen to this.
But when we got to his house, the first night that he came home from work.
Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, no. Is it? Hold on. Could the audience hear that? Because I don't care.
You're going to have to ask them.
I don't care if Brad can hear it. I really want to know if the audience.
I just realized nobody over here can see it, so I don't know how I'm going to make this work.
How are we going to make this work? Oh, I better not.
I don't know.
You know what? I'll play it. I'll play it.
You just play the audio.
No, you know what we'll play? Well, we're gonna hold on. Let me just pause it. We will play this tomorrow with Kelly during the Barfley episode. I don't want to f around here. I want to play this, and then we'll just do it tomorrow. And then everybody will be like, "I already saw this yesterday. You told me to go to the Red Panda show." Or
the Red Koala show.
Koala.
I looked for a koala with a pen. Do not Google koala panda porn. Don't do it.
Wait, why would you do that though? Hey, Ed said they could hear it. Born Genius could hear it. What's your problem, Brad?
Well, you know what, Born Genius? How about you just go listen to it then, huh?
No, Born Genius, don't. No, wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow when we change colors. Remember? I went through this tutorial earlier. You weren't a part of it. See this?
We're changing colors?
Uh-huh. Watch this. Look at that.
Do we get to choose what color?
Right. Yeah.
Be?
Anything but white.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Makes complete sense, actually.
Now I got to go back to orange because it's Wednesday, whatever.
I don't even know where you're changing these colors.
No,
I can't see that.
It's on my screen.
It's on your it's on your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking over there. I'm
we'll
seeing
do more of this fun stuff tomorrow. How about that? But
see,
now,
these are kinks we haven't worked out.
We're never going to work them out. Did I tell you,
Well,
though,
you don't know that
I'm building a murder podcast room?
Silly.
It's got locks on it. It's got no
rumors.
windows, soundproof walls, cameras.
That's what I've heard.
Microphones, monitors. Be a recliner in there, if you know what I'm saying, huh?
Reminds me of a joke.
Oh,
How can you recognize the Iranian kid on show and tell day at school?
Don't you dare. Don't do this. Don't.
He's the one who brought Limburger cheese.
Wait. Don't.
I don't get. Okay, I swear, I do not understand that one.
Doesn't that mean Swiss cheese? Like holes in it? Like, I don't.
Is Limburger cheese? I don't know. I do not know. But it's his 1981 book, Iranian joke book that was sent to me.
Oh, I thought this was more like today.
No. That's my point being, and I brought this up this morning, that humor is greatly dependent on the time period and the culture, and so it's like, I don't even know what that means. Is that offensive now?
Right.
Not that I care.
I don't know.
But I don't either.
Hey,
you're welcome.
I don't know what the deal with the spinning circle is, but that's a well-tailored suit on that young man, huh?
And it's purple, and I brought this up to Phil Bell before. Black men can wear purple. We would look like it's purple over here.
We would look like what? Be racist.
We'd look like clowns. If we'd look like you and I would look like a pimp if we wore that. He looks like, he looks sharp.
It's navy blue.
It's purple on my end.
What's wrong with your eyes, bro?
Well, we are following a shocking story.
Hey,
you're going to bring up my childhood injury now? You're going to parade that in front of everybody? The brain damage I've had that have not allowed me to see the color blue since I was 4? You want to go ahead and just tell it to the world now? Is that what you're trying to do to me?
Professional cornhole player.
Can you hear this one? Oh, no, your audience can't hear it. Oh, my gosh. What have we done?
I see.
What have we done? Okay, so.
Oh, I'm familiar with it, though.
Well, here's what I'll do. I will tell the story while it plays, and that way
that's a good idea.
Here we go. All right. So, professional cornhole player, and his name is Dayton James Weber. So let me just play this. And so what he did is he has no arms and no legs.
And he's on the front porch, and his name's Matt.
And I'm pretty sure that this is playing, but I can't tell because it was demanded that I take the audio off. So now I'm just like, I guess we're just going to look at Charles County all day. What is happening? That's a nice suit. Look at that suit. That is a nice looking suit right there.
It's a sharp suit. That is a well-tailored suit.
You know, if a white guy tried to pull that off. Okay, so there is wait, now it's going. I see. Okay, so the guy with no arms and no legs.
On the wall, his name's Art.
So he's a professional cornhole player, right? Champion, in fact.
He loves cornhole. When you think cornhole, you think of Matt Weber.
Watch Matt Weber with his cornhole here. Wait! No, I thought this had him tossing it. Hang on, we got to find. Here we go. Watch this. This is actually very impressive. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this.
You thought Handicap Jeff had it rough.
Oh,
Matt Weber's got it really rough. Whoa!
Yeah, he got it in the hole.
He stuck that thing right in the hole.
Now this right here, you're watching him at a shooting range. This is what they're going to call one day in a courtroom Exhibit A.
Yep.
This is and if you don't know the story, this guy was driving a car, of course.
Yep.
and his buddy in the passenger seat. Keep in mind, there's two guys in the back, and his buddy's in the passenger seat. And I don't know what. Did we ever find out what they were arguing about?
No, I don't think so.
Your Honor, that's going to be important.
Yes, it is. Let's see if I can find out what they were arguing about, because that does seem like it would make a big difference.
Now, if the argument was, I bet you can't shoot me. I bet I can. Then it sucks for the guy.
You can't. With those stubs, you can't shoot anything.
Well, he's shooting right there.
And it's like, whoa, hang on a second. Let me show you what I can do with these stubs.
Why won't this thing play? Good grief, just play. Look at that. See, he's like, yeah, look at me. I killed a man. Shot a man.
Not only. I thought he robbed a man shot a man for robbing his castle. He actually he loaded. He put the magazine in the gun, racked it, and then emptied the magazine, all with stubs.
How do you do that?
How did he pull the trigger? Must have a little.
Any of this?
He's got a little flap. He's got a little appendage, a stub flap,
like a little fingery thing.
He's got like a little one of those things you look at and go, oh, whoa, dude, and he'd go, hey, you should see me on Friday night. I can do that thing with a little appendage. And all the little chicks with the crimson lips yell Cleveland Rocks.
Cleveland Rocks?
Cleveland Rocks. You're welcome. I did bring that home.
Well, I helped you. I thought,
you did. It's
best
Cleveland
not
Rocks.
to point this out. It makes it more fun. If
You're right. That's a very good point.
And then if people don't pick up on it, right? Then it's on them. Whatever. They don't even know.
Fuck them.
Right? We've done like 3 or 4 songs today.
We have, and if they're not smart enough to pick them up,
hey, we just did a song. We just know our audience is intelligent enough to know.
You move right through it and don't even ask for permission. You just keep right on going. That's what we do because we're professionals. Well, at least one of us is.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
A little too ironic.
No, I really do think.
So anyway,
the rest of it is not ironic. Every other line in that stupid song isn't ironic.
What is it?
It's just a bummer.
I thought we weren't supposed to talk about we're doing a song. You're supposed to let it.
I didn't say anything about doing a song. I just said.
Hold on a second. I just remembered something about the no arms, no leg guy. So he asked the two guys in the back
in a pile of leaves, Russell,
to help him get the body out because he had to go and dispose of it.
Right. Yes.
And
we'll help you, Matt. Let us get out
that magazine into that buddy of his.
I don't know if he unloaded that, but
I think it was just a couple shots.
The two. It may have been. So he still had some rounds in the chamber.
So were they running away like, haha, chase us, buddy?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, pretty much. Catch us. But all they had to do, he didn't have to run after them, but they scattered, so he had to choose which one of his was going to be the target. I don't know what the argument was about.
Which way you running? You turning left or right when you jump out of that car?
Zigzagging like a son of a. You just like an alligator. When you're running from an alligator, you do that same thing.
As you're running away, are you taunting him like, can't catch me?
Oh, yeah. Stubby, Matt.
Stubbs Magoo.
Hey,
I don't know. Why is it when you put Magoo or McCracken or McGilligan, why does that add something to names? Do you know what I mean?
But it does. It works. Why mess with it if it works? Why did they shoot him? I cannot find. I don't know why he was shot, which makes this an even creepier story. You know he's going to be a sympathetic defendant, though. See, that looks weird when I have that up on the screen when you're there, because then it's just like 18 of you, and you can't see what I'm talking about. No, I cannot. I can't locate what he was. It was probably the dude in the front seat calling him names. Hey, Art, Matt, Russell.
No, it's a deer. Come on now.
Some people can't take a joke. Okay, why isn't this working?
I actually like brandy today. Like, I didn't know that I haven't had this in ages. It's actually really good.
Yeah, well, that's if you haven't had it, that's very good because it's aged well.
Let's see if there's a date on this thing. What do we got? Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Call a deer with
10 cents in Michigan if I take this up.
And you could go to jail for 10 days.
Hold on, check this out. Maine and Vermont will give me 15 cents. Iowa will give me 5 cents. Michigan's not on this. Remember when we were kids? Every state, like Michigan, you could get more money from. You know,
was it worth going all the way to Michigan? I don't. I was in California, and we were always able. In California, you could take it back anytime.
Sorry, I interrupted you. You were saying something really important. What story you got there?
What do you? Oh no, it was the guy with no arms, no legs, and the pot leaf Russell. But what do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. What do you call a dog with no hind legs and steel balls running down the freeway? Sparky.
What is happening? Hey, what are your thoughts on Palm Beach Pete?
I think it's dude hiding in plain sight because that's what I would do.
Why would you do that?
I think it's Epstein. Why? Because no one's going to believe what we're doing right now. Well, no, it's not Epstein. It's Palm Beach Pete.
Yeah, you're dumb.
Epstein.
You're a crazy conspiracy theorist if you think Palm Beach Pete is Jeffrey Epstein. All right, here we go. Here he is talking to TMZ. See if you're convinced that he's not Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm Palm Beach Pete. I'm a regular guy. I'm retired. I lived in the city for a long time. Worked in commercial real estate. I love to play tennis. I'm
going to have to imitate the voice for everybody over here because no one can hear it.
I'm so sorry. Dang it, bro. All right. Note to self. Send Brad.
I remember there was a reason we couldn't do that.
Yeah. Note to self. Send Brad the links ahead of time. Next time. Like, do some show prep, Malinak. I'm sorry.
Why would you want to do that?
And fractionalized banking is something that finance people understand.
Hey, did that sound like Palm Beach Pete? Ask your audience.
Hey, did that sound like Palm Beach Pete?
Here, let me recreate for your audience. Hey, this is Palm Beach Pete over here. I like to sell real estate and whatnot. Okay, now here's what Jeffrey Epstein sounds like. Just told there's some chances to make some money and stuff. Just like him, right? Nailed it. Both
I hear similarities. I don't know about the rest of you people, but I hear similarities.
Look, I'm not saying that Palm Beach Pete and Jeffrey Epstein are one and the same. I'm telling you that I definitely hear similarities. I see similarities. And have you seen the teeth? Like, first of all, here's God Rules IRL. Got it. This is his evidence. Number 1, same teeth. Number 2, look alike. Number 3, from same city in Florida. Both wealthy businessmen. Palm Beach Pete claims to have been to Epstein's parties. Yeah, did you see that clip? And they both are arrogant and love attention. Here's the teeth. Oh, hold on. This isn't his. There we go. Look at that, huh? Look at that. The one on the left is Jeffrey. The one on the right is Pete. The teeth are the same. Boom, boom, boom.
Wait, are they?
Oh, yes.
Hold on a second. I'm checking. Okay, I'm getting really sick of Grok being cocky.
Oh no, what happened?
Because now Grok is saying the odds that Palm Beach Pete is actually Jeffrey Epstein are effectively 0. Okay, what does that mean?
Okay, tell Grok.
I'm going to.
Look. I don't. What did you type in for Grok?
What are the odds that Palm Beach Pete is really Jeffrey Epstein?
Well, you asked him what. I'm sorry. You asked it what the odds are.
No, I heard you say him. Yes. What are the odds? He said effectively 0. I think he's wrong. And what's the what?
I heard you say he. I heard you say he. Look, we're changing.
I do call him he. I do call him he. I do call him he because he's a he. Polymarket odds on Palm Beach Pete.
Oh my God. You just reminded me.
Because there are someone's betting on it on the poly market. Don't forget. Do not forget.
It involves Trump and $20.
Same as downtown. All right, let me Jeffrey Epstein. I'm at the Poly Market. Let's see what Palm Beach, Pete, Poly Market. Will anyone be jailed over Epstein? Jeff confirmed alive. There's a 5% chance that Jeffrey Epstein will be confirmed to be alive before 27. 27% chance that anybody will be charged over the Epstein disclosures. Hang on, and put this over here so you can see it. Or can I? How do I do that?
I don't know, but while you're trying to figure that out, look at that. Jeffrey Epstein and Palm Beach Pete, the people that voted him in my poll, 61% say two different people. 23% say they're the same person, and I can't decide either way. Is about 16%. So most people say two different people. Don't even bring it up.
Yeah, but we don't know that they're right.
Oh, I know. I'm showing you it's different than the Poly Market.
What do they know? What do those dumb people know?
Yeah, these people voted my
stupid.
poll. God,
Why are you even doing
dumb?
that?
Stupid.
Right. All right. Here we go. Here's the thingy. There we go. There's the Poly Market. Be alive. Let's see. 20. What's got high odds? He'll be charged. Somebody be charged over the Epstein disclosures. 20% chance Epstein storage units will be raided this year. Ooh, 75% chance that I beat Bush Epstein email sender confirmed as. What is that? I beat Bush. That doesn't sound nice, does it?
I was gonna say it's whatever you're into. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging.
Right. I'm just no judgment. I just don't want to pay for it. So, and there's a 40, nothing ever happens 2026, 39%. March, there's only 4%. Let's see, more markets. I've never really delved into the Poly Market. Have you? You know what the Poly Market is? At least what I understand the Poly Market is, you can bet there's odds on anything.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I got that's my little pinky reminder thing about Poly Market and stuff. Can I just say, good point, Jeffy Powell. If that's not him, he's for sure still alive, though. Agreed. I think that's how Bongino justifies in his mind that Epstein killed himself, because Epstein, the character, is dead.
I have a different take on that.
Bongino was walking through, and those people were saying, hey, Bongino, you suck, or whatever the hell they were saying. I just want to say one thing to Dan Bongino. Like, if I were to pass him in public, I would say, how do you sleep at night with Brian Cole behind bars? Anyway.
Yeah.
That'd be my answer for Dan Bongino. Happy birthday. I'm glad you got your fucking present, bro.
Here's the problem. When you have a wife and kids.
I know. I have thought of this with him. I have. But continue your thought.
That's the only thing I can think of.
That's all I can
think of. My thought number one is that it's the pipe bomber, it's the Epstein thing, and what Bongino said about Epstein is that if you look at the evidence, he hanged himself. That's what he said. So if you open up the envelope, if you open up the Epstein envelope at the FBI and look at the evidence, because it's not what we know, it's what we can prove, and you look at the evidence that they have in the folder, you're going to come to the conclusion that he killed himself. That doesn't mean that he did. It just means that's what the evidence in the folder says. I don't think he believes that either.
He wants
I don't know that to be sure, but I
understand that.
He wants his family to not be dead.
And look, I get all of this. I get this. I do. And I'm not in his shoes. I don't know what he's seen. I don't know what he knows. But the fact that an innocent man is behind bars is bullshit.
That's absolutely horrible.
That's strike one. Strike two.
Kash Patel
is his arrogant, pompous ass getting in front of a camera and saying, "You go out and you serve. You go do it. I'm so tired of MAGA being taken over by people." Bro, you don't have to do all that. He's so over the top. He's so defensive. He doesn't have to be that way. He doesn't have to go back on the air unless the deal was, hey, I'll go back to my show and I'll defend this administration at all costs for the next 3 years. Maybe that was the deal. I don't know. But I know that his attitude and his arrogance and his lies, I'm so sick of it, man. Stop. Just stop.
I've not heard his I've not heard a whole show of his since he went back to it. So I don't know what he has said.
He's an angry man, okay? And he's taking it out on people that want the truth. And if you can't tell the truth, then just go away. Or don't say it. Don't act all high and mighty. It's so gross, man. Okay, I want to move on from him unless you have any more thoughts. Because I forgot what the point was. Oh, the Polymarket thing. So I was on this waiting list to get on Polymarket forever, and I get this email, and it says, congratulations, it's time for you to lose money. And so I click to sign up, and then like it spits me out to this thing. It says I'm on a waiting list, and I'm like, bro, I literally just signed up. So I was like, I don't have time for it. Okay, so then our mutual friend who you do the Saturday morning live with at 10 a.m. Eastern at Real Brad Staggs, Jeff Fisher, he had a story last week before the NCAA tournament began. What's up, Nebraska? How you doing? Tomorrow night, baby. Okay, so he is doing a story about how you could win $1 billion with a perfect bracket. So I needed a place to fill out a bracket. I have 11 of 16 Sweet 16 teams, right? Thank you very much. After watching very minimal basketball. Sorry. After I just talked about Dan Bongino's arrogance. Anyway, the point is I filled out a bracket, and while I was there, I was like, you know what? I can sign up, and it's like Polymarket, okay, Brad? It's Kalshi, Kalshi, whatever. So I sign up. I deposit $20. I put $1 on the Atlanta Hawks win the NBA title. And then I put $19 on, and because I didn't want to sit here and have this account forever, I just was signing up to see how it was. So I put $19 on President Trump this week. Please, President Trump, do this. At a press conference, if he says the line, "Who are you?" or "Who are you with?" to a reporter, then that $19 becomes $237, and I will retire a winner.
Oh.
He almost did yesterday or 2 days ago. He was pissed, and he was standing in front of that plane yesterday on his way to Memphis. And I thought, we're getting this. Daddy's cashing this. No.
Daddy's coming home. But no, you got screwed. You poor thing.
Anyway, how about Charlie Kirk and the talk is renewed around? Could you do me a favor? Could you please Google when will Tyler Robinson be back in court?
Do I have to say it just like that?
If you want the right answer.
Next Tyler Robinson court date. Okay, that's weird. It won't really give me a straight answer. Judge cameras. All right, the next April 17th, there will be cameras in the courtroom too.
Yeah, that judge is adamant about that. And Erica
that is
wanting
Tony
that
Graff.
Too. So there you go.
There should be, and
put all the conspiracy theories to rest, right?
Of course not.
No, wait, the cameras.
It'll do. Yeah, no, that won't do anything. As a matter of fact, I predict, and if this is on the Polymarket, somebody should put money on it, because I predict that there will be a significant argument and or discussion over, that's not Tyler Robinson. That's not the same guy they arrested.
Oh, damn.
What do you want to bet? That's not the same guy. That is not. Look, the nose is different. The ears are different. Look at the earlobes.
What's the payout?
I put $100 on that. I'll bet you anything that is a main point of contention.
Let me just check something real quick here.
In the betting markets.
Yeah, I just want to check one quick thing, if I may, because I haven't had a good chance to really monitor the president in real time today. Let's just see if
you do that. I'm going to, while you're checking that, here's a 100-year-old joke. This is a joke from 100 years ago.
He hasn't said it yet.
Those who talk of Ohio going dry in the fall haven't had their weather eye on them the past 2 months. That is it's a 100-year-old joke. Here we go. Here's another one. Looks as though some of the foreigners in this country will have to go back into the melting pot for another season or two. As a joke from 100 years ago.
That's when you get the empty room and the awkward silence, and you get the rando cough in the corner.
Yeah, and then the mic feedback. Let's see. Oh, here's a baseball one. A maiden of our acquaintance threw a pop bottle at an umpire the other day and hit her favorite pitcher. Rough stuff is out of place at ball games unless a person has a better aim than that. They were simpler people back then, were they? This is me talking. They were simpler people back then. These are 100-year-old jokes.
This is like Calvin Coolidge wheelhouse time. Like these are jokes that Calvin Coolidge would be telling to warm up crap. But again, it's like, and I don't know if these are rip roarers 100 years ago, but it just shows you humor has a lot to do with current events. Okay, so hold on. Do you have your laughter crowd, your audience stuff?
I mean, I have them here. They're always here.
Okay, well,
they're always right.
Well,
go ahead, laugh, people.
No, thank you. So here's what I would ask you to do. I want the audience to go there with us. Let's transport back to 1926. All right. Oh yeah. Come on. Okay. So now, all right, we're.
Yes, good sir. Welcome to the comedy club. Come on in.
Step up to the mic, see? You're stepping up there. You're going to tell some jokes tonight.
Come on up here, see? Go ahead. You take the microphone. You copper. You take the microphone. You tell a joke. Let's see how you do up there. Copper.
Copper. You won't get me, Copper. You won't catch me. I got more jokes.
You think you're gonna get me? No. You're gonna have to work a lot harder than get me, Copper. Let me just tell you.
Okay, I got it. I got more jokes than Copper's got pills, see?
See,
so tell me a funny joke to warm up the crowd, see?
Here, I got a good one. This is a good one. This is a fresh, new, hot joke. We just wrote this one. The earth was created for man, and the average fellow labors under the delusion that he is the man. That's hello? Is this thing on?
Is the crowd alive? What happened?
There's a crowd. I think the crowd is dead. You know what? The crowd's going to pop in at the weirdest possible moment when they decide they're going to pop in. Watch. I kid you not. They will absolutely. My hand. You see my hands. My hands aren't touching it. I told you they would pop in, and my hands were in full view the entire time. There's another one. You think that one was good? All things come to him who waits, but he is generally dead by the time they reach him.
Yeah. Wait a minute. It's prohibition, so we're not drinking. We're just having like soda.
That's Can you imagine being alive for those 13 years?
So this is okay. Now this stuff could have been funny if people were drunk.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So they were sober and these were their jokes?
Yeah.
That is
no wonder the murder rate went way up.
That's why we had a Great Depression, because people lived through this kind of nonsense.
They were depressed. A Chicago woman sold her husband for $500. She probably got all he was worth. That's the joke. I didn't touch it.
Your crowd is they're on fire, bro. Okay, so
I'm gonna light them on fire in a minute. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. Yes, you were saying, sir. You in the front row.
So I want to bring up something to you, time travelers.
Yeah, Copper. Go ahead. You're not gonna catch me.
Okay, so I want to read this tweet. It's a very serious tweet, but I also I'm torn. I want to do the 1920s cinema movie voice. Anyway, here we go. So let's see how this works.
Yeah.
If this isn't going well, just tell me to stop. Please.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't started yet. See.
That's what she said. Hey.
Yeah, thank you.
Start. What do you mean? I'm already done.
Are you in yet? Sorry. Didn't know.
You gotta be more subtle.
I meant are you in the door yet? I wasn't going to shut the door. I want to make sure you're all the way in.
Yeah, this tweet that I'm about to read, not going to work with the 20s voice. I'm sober enough to know that. So this chick, Heather Mullins, I don't know who it is, but she says, regarding Charlie Kirk, she says, let me be clear. Not a snowball's chance in hell. And I'm so glad she brought this topic up because this one needs to get more play. Not a snowball's chance in hell do I believe George Zinn was a crazy old guy. Remember him?
Yes. He was the guy that came and confessed to it and then was, he was the first guy that they arrested. Yes.
All right. She says he was a decoy. He falsely confessed to Charlie's assassination immediately after it happened so the real shooter could escape. I happen to lean that way as well. And she said that's according to him, if you'll recall. It is far more likely the FBI knew George Zinn prior to that day than George Zinn being a random guy falsely confessing to a murder he didn't commit for no reason whatsoever. It makes no sense. Apparently, George Zinn had bad things involving children. This is something else that gets forgotten. Now, do I trust the FBI? Hell no. Do they put shit on people's computers and phones all the time? Absolutely. This guy has admitted to it. Anyway, apparently George Zinn had bad things involving children on his phone after his arrest too. Things the FBI is known to monitor. He also would have been known to the FBI because, according to the BBC, quote, he also has a long history of minor crimes, including an arrest in 2013 for sending a threatening email to the host of the Salt Lake City Marathon just days after the Boston Marathon bombing, the newspaper wrote. The Boston Marathon bombers were also on the FBI's watch list, but were conveniently removed, and then they went on to commit a terror attack. This is Heather Mullins still talking. I did a deep dive into it back when it happened. The FBI was sus. Zero chance George Zinn was a random nobody unknown to the FBI. Combine that with the fact that the FBI blocked Joe Kent's inquiries into possible foreign ties. Pretty sure the FBI receives foreign training too. George Zinn should be publicly polygraphed by an independent body. Look, I don't know about, I don't even get into George Kent today. We can do that some other time. I just want to concentrate on George Zinn and say, I'm interested in that angle being brought up in court for Tyler Robinson.
It won't be.
I know, but I'm going to hope for it.
It'd be nice, but it won't be.
Listen here, Judge.
Listen, I can hope for whatever I want to hope for. You can't stop me there, Judge. Your Honor. See?
For my next trick, call a witness named George Zinn, see? Are we ever going to know the truth about fill in the blank?
Let me tell you something. No. Next question, see? That's all I got. That's all I got for you. That's a transatlantic accent. Yeah, see? That's what I tell you. So wait a minute. This George Zinn dude had, because that's like the oldest frame in the book. He also had child kiddie porn on his computer.
If I recall, he admitted to the kiddie porn.
There is the headline at The Guardian. He further admitted to possessing child. Yes. That's probably because, look, Mr. Zinn, see, okay. You're gonna confess, and then you're not gonna get brought up on the charges of murder that we have planted over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So, and he's 71. How many years has he got left anyway? And is he going to be alive when this thing goes to trial anyhow? Because wouldn't that be convenient?
You know, this sucks. Let me tell you what sucks. 71 doesn't seem as far away as it used to.
No, it doesn't.
Holy crap.
No, it doesn't. It's really close.
It's
like right close. There.
It's like,
yes, it is.
Honestly, it's a couple flips of the calendar.
Yes, yes.
Before you know it, I'll be as old as those jokes that you had us belly aching with, see?
That's right, see? Don't you cross me, see?
How does that?
Hey, do you know this?
How did that voice become a thing? Why was that a voice? Why was that a thing?
If that was part of the transatlantic accent thing, it was the transatlantic accent is a fascinating little excursion somewhere between internet rumor and factual Hollywood lore. But they had everybody talk, because they all talked. Even Katharine Hepburn did it, not quite to that extent, but she would. Hi, what do you have against people like me, huh? It was this over exaggerated, weird.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is she the one
over enunciated?
Was it her or was it her sister who went RFK voice on it?
Who did I say?
You said Katharine Hepburn.
Katharine Hepburn. They weren't sisters, were they?
Pretend. had
Yes.
the RFK female
Exactly.
RFK's voice at the end of
That was Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah, she did PSAs about like don't smoke.
Yeah, Katharine Hepburn. She
Yeah,
went
that's
like
what it
this.
was.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
right?
was
Was it
Katharine
smoking?
Hepburn. No, it was palsy of some sort.
Oh, well, now it's not.
But was it Bell's palsy? Yeah,
Now-
so you're making
now-
fun of her
I'm
Bell's
sorry.
palsy?
No, now it's
Wow.
not.
How,
No.
it was
fun at all.
I think that was one of the Hepburn. It was a were they related? Victim Alex Hepburn. Whoa, this
Remember,
is weird. I
yeah,
put in
she had
Bell's
Trimmer.
palsy Hepburn, the victim of Australian cricketer Alex Hepburn, who was convicted of rape in 2019, suffered temporary facial paralysis, diagnosed as Bell's palsy. Wow, that's a rando thing to come up when you Google Bell's palsy Hepburn.
Right. Took some of the heat off of me for making fun of the voice thing.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It was some weird thing.
I thought she was
Supposed to be
warning
good
us
for
of
you.
something. I remember being a kid being like, "Oh, I won't be doing that." What was she? What was it she had and said? Don't do something.
Don't ever do that with your left hand. You'll end up talking like me.
I don't even
Always
know.
use
now.
your right hand. I don't know. I don't even know what it was she did.
Well,
But it was a shaky situation. You're standing on shaky ground.
now I'm letting it go because now I have no idea. Smoky cigarette, right. That's what I thought. Crispy Critter. Thank you. Let's just leave it at that because Crispy Critter is right. Let's just say, yep, sign. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we got it. Nailed it. Okay. I want to say, and I mean this sincerely, please pray for our mutual friend, Steve Baker. Because the thing is, in America 2026, when you stand up for the truth and you refuse to back down and you want to make sure that all is known, it turns out very powerful people, they don't like the truth when it implicates them. It's a funny thing how that happens. So I would just say keep Steve Baker in your prayers because that man is dealing with quite a bit, I'll say.
You think the heart thing was, how do I put this?
Well,
unnatural?
I will say a couple of weeks ago, he was on the deep dive with me. If you want to go back, and remember that's the blue color over at atmshow.com. So
that's right. It's blue. You're right. Color coded. That's good. What about, did you stop for a minute to think about our people out there who are colorblind and can't see colors? Did you give them one stupid cotton picking? Oh, that's racist. Minute? No, you didn't, did you?
So racist. On March 13th, if you go to atmshow.com/deep dives, all right, then you can scroll down and then you'll see that show.
Hold on, I gotta put that
March
over here
13th.
if I do that this way.
March 13th. Brian Cole in the J6 pipe bomber case. God bless Steve Baker. He is doing some great work in trying to reveal the truth.
It is amazing. It is amazing with all of the measuring off of the concrete squares and all of that, and the all the work that he and Joe Hanneman did, and it's and then mysteriously on the day after he's measuring the squares, he suddenly has acute heart failure.
Yeah. Oh, so we did address that. I asked him that, and I walked away thinking that he thinks it was completely natural because of lifestyle and the stress that he's under constantly. But I want to thank, because he and I work for the same company, The Blaze. I want to thank theblaze.com for making sure that the truth gets out there so that everybody can see what's really happening in this world and in this country at the highest level. So shout out to theblaze.com for standing behind Steve Baker all the way when it comes to making sure the facts of this story and the truth is told. And let's make sure that there is justice done here. And Brian Cole is hopefully released very soon. And the real bomber faces justice. So anyway, thank you to Steve Baker and The Blaze for all that they do to make sure that this news is covered fully. All right.
I second that.
Okay. That's the blaze.com.
I just a little alert. You have me for 4 minutes. So if you want to use me for the next 4 minutes,
what do I want to use you?
If you know what, you paid for the hour. You paid for the hour. I'm
not paying for jack crap. See?
You bought the baby oil. I'm just saying you haven't even tapped into it yet.
Hey?
I mean,
what?
Copper?
What is that?
Listen, Copper.
Susan, I can't. Brad, you're going to have to read that. I don't even understand what Susan's even suggesting here.
I would like to know what Susan said. I have no idea where you're even pointing. What are you looking at? Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose.
It's right there on the screen.
Yes, which screen? I'm looking at
My
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I don't have yours is the only screen I can't see. I can see 7 of mine.
Then
Keith, I listened to Steve today on Seraphim Show. He said the blaze may not keep him on. Whoa, he'll know in a few days. What?
What in the world? I don't even know what Susan's referring to. I just got done telling you that the blaze is behind him 100%. So there you go. So Steve Baker, go to theblaze.com and then in the search, type in Steve Baker and you get all of his great articles. Okay. And you can follow. I don't know what Susan. What is Susan talking about?
I don't know either.
I don't even know what's happening here. Johnny, thank you so much for your prayers for Steve Baker, and he needs him. He needs him. Anyway.
Yeah. Yes, well, everybody can. You know what? It's never a bad thing to say a prayer for anybody.
Your clock is wrong if you say I only have 4 minutes with you, bro.
56, 17, 18, 19,
no,
20.
Wait, what is your clock is wrong? We have atomic clocks. I still don't know to this day how they work.
3:56.
I still don't know how they work, but they used to be synced up. What time does your clock say?
3:56, 33, 34,
40 seconds ahead
36, 37. That's called you not being synced to the atomic clock in Denver, Colorado.
Happen? We were completely synced a month ago when we tested those clocks.
I would say you've not been stuffing the sweet potato enough. That's not a euphemism. That is.
I'm angry that our atomic clock. I still don't know how those work. I don't know how they got off sync.
The atoms aren't being fired in the correct.
So I've got 3
order.
minutes. Is that what you're saying?
You've got less than that now because it's 57, 14, 15. You got 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
I don't need more than 2 minutes anyway. So we're good.
What are you going to do with the extra minute and 45 seconds?
So tomorrow on the deep dive, Kelly's going to join us, and we're going to have some fun there. That'll be a good time.
Kelly who?
Kelly Smith.
Do I know her?
Well,
she's the blonde, right? She's the blonde.
She's the blonde.
Yeah, that one.
She's only giving us an hour tomorrow. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Whoa, that's incredible. Right? She's feeling generous, huh?
Well, I mean, that's more than Rebecca gives us.
All right. I mean, she takes the Norks all the way to Brussels. Doesn't have time of day for.
You go to more about Keith. It should say more about Keith and crew. And so what you do is you'll click on, like, say you want to know something about Brad. There's his bio, right?
Right.
Rebecca's got a bio. I don't know who Kelly is. Kelly won't tell us
Maybe
who
Kelly
is.
doesn't really exist. Maybe she's not even real. Have you ever considered that possibility?
I'm starting to think Rebecca's not real.
I can't. My lips are sealed.
There's the cardboard mullah, Kelly, and then there's the cardboard Rebecca there.
That's very nice. You've done a very good job with those.
So there you go. All right, kids.
Some people say they're flat.
So folks have to. I don't think anyone says neither of them are flat. So I would go to atmshow.com if you want to check out some past episodes you may have missed. I would go to thedailymojo.com. If you'd like to check out what happens over there. And then, of course, if you want to help out there, and thank you so much for those of you who have, givesendgo.com/ATM Daily Mojo. We love the help to keep the lights on around here. Really appreciate that a lot. What else can I throw at you here? Anything else? I got some graphics here. We haven't done Creepy or Cool in a while. I guess we have merchandise at tpublic.com/user/@the-mic, which is so convenient. What else? Oh,
it
there's
rolls
a
off the tongue. What was the middle
right
part
off
again?
the tongue,
It was
right?
slash something. So just go to something/something and you're there. It's almost like it happens magically. It's pretty amazing when you stop and think about it, or even if you don't.
I'm tired.
Just saying. I can understand that. It's been a long day, especially for you.
We'll see you in 22 hours. We'll do this all over again, and Kelly will be here.
Oh, are you leaving too? Are you leaving too? Are you bailing?
Well, we've done 2 hours. What do you want from me, bro?
Thank you for all you do. Imagine how much we could accomplish if you give just a little bit more.
Right. At thegivestongo.com/ATM Daily Mojo.
Squeeze the lemon. Just a little more grip on that lemon.
Hold on. Can we hang up, or what's the problem? Are we?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It feels like you're very codependent right now.
It does.